Hi there! Meet my friend, the tiger, because today we're going to learn how to sing Katy Perry's Roar! The first thing I want to point out about the way Katy Perry sings the song Roar is her use of forward resonance. When you hear her sound, it is very clear and very forward. You know, she doesn't sing it like this, for example. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You know, that's some very backward resonance and it's a bit breathy. She does not do it like that. She sings it with a very forward resonance like this. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear that sound, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake me down. I think I got some words wrong there, but anyway, you get my gist, okay? Now, what you need to do to make sure that you apply that into your own singing of the song is that you need to sing this on a ming, 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 okay? And really get that feeling of the buzz in your face right here so that you feel nothing on your throat and you have this real sense of shooting the sound from this part of your face over to the opposite wall, like shooting darts to a dartboard, okay? So you would do something like this. Ming, 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 like that, okay? And when you do that, you would really capitalize on the NG at the end of the ming, because that's where all the buzz is, right? And then you would sing the words there, trying to put the words in that same place. The second thing I want to point out is what I'm going to call Katy Perry's staccato vibe. Now, what I mean by that is that she sings this a little bit detached. You know, it's kind of poppy, right? It's not sort of really smooth and one line. For example, she doesn't sing like this. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. You know, that's kind of really straight and very, very smooth. No, she kind of a little bit, all right? So instead, it sounds a bit like this. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess, so I sat quietly. And in that staccato feel, she doesn't really put much vibrato in her sound. It's actually, I listened to the whole song and I could not hear one trace of vibrato, okay? It's very, very straight sound, all right? So she doesn't go, so I sit quietly, agree politely. No, she doesn't do that. She goes, so I sat quietly, agreed politely. All right, so there's hardly any vibrato in the sound. So it's a bit of what I call a staccato vibe. The third thing I want to point out is that she uses what's called glottal onsets. So what that means is that, particularly in one part of the song where she sings the oh bits, okay, she's really making her vocal cords come together fully. She's not using any aspiration, which means H's. So she doesn't sing right? It's more and you really feel your vocal cords come together on that, okay? The third thing I want to point out is the conviction that she conveys in this song. The song's all about the fact that, you know, no one can stop her from being all that she wants to be and doing all that she wants to do. That she used to be the kind of person who would let people walk all over her and would just submit to other people's wishes. And now she's like, no, I'm going to take a stand now and you're going to hear me roar. And there really is that sense of conviction in the song. And I reckon that's why she uses that sort of more staccato feel. So you really hear it in the chorus, right? It goes, I've got the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Okay? Full of conviction, all right? So it's a really good thing for you to do is to actually find that space within yourself that, you know, that space of conviction. Think about what you believe in and your dreams and the people who may have opposed you and really sing it to them, okay? Now, the fourth thing I want to cover, and that is basically how she does her high belting sounds, okay? So what I was just singing there, that was a belt sound, but then she even goes higher towards the end. I've got the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause is, first of all, you need to go and check out my video series if you haven't yet on how to belt 1, 2, and 3. And you also need to go and look at my video, how to belt without straining, to get some more ideas on that. Now, but one little thing that I will just tell you right now that you really need to think about when you're doing this is that you must have your soft palate really lifted high. There is no way you are going to get these high notes belted out clearly without strain if you do not create the space in your throat that you need. So I want you to do this with me. Just go whoop, whoop. Or maybe think about it as if you've made a mistake and you go whoops, whoops. Yes, guys, I want you to do the same, okay? Whoops, whoops, okay? Now, when you do that, you should feel this real sense of your soft palate lifting up and just this sense of spaciousness at the back of your throat. And you want to be able to create that feeling when you take a breath in to go for these high belt notes, okay? There is so much more to high belting, and you really do need to study this subject carefully. So do look at my videos. Go and check out the package that I made with the wonderful Kimberly Smith from Inspire to Sing called How to Belt the 9 Essential Secrets, if you don't know about that already. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, it would really make my day if you would click on the like button, share it with your friends, and even subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, I would love to hear from you. Please interact with me more. Just go down to my website at the link below, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this tutorial. Tell me some other songs that you might want me to do tutorials on. Ask me any questions. I would love to hear from you. And while you're there at my website, please don't forget to check out the How to Belt the 9 Essential Secrets that Kimberly Smith and I made for people like you who want to learn how to belt in a strong and healthy, sustainable way. Okay, thanks so much for watching, Songbirds. I'll see you next time. Get grounded, take flight, and sing. Ah, and I can't find the chords.